Hey everyone, welcome to another video with me, Kevilicious. I'm going to be going over today with my lovely assistant, Luna. Hey Luna. Hey. We'll be going over some updates that I've had made recently on Lineage 2 Night. I'm really excited to showcase the crazy cool updates I've made. There is quite a few things to go over, but today I'm going to go primarily over the Melee DPS changes. So this is going to include also Camille ranged characters, which are called Arbalesters. They are the archer versions of the Camille class. So if you can see here, I am testing with an Arbalester now. I'm going to go start with this class. But before I get into it, I would love to show you guys a little thing that we did. So if you type period welcome, you can now see the new welcome screen, which is really useful for new players who join the server and they're not really sure what's going on. So if you want, you can do dot welcome or just relog in and you'll see our welcome screen, and you can click on starting guide. This tells you like what your first steps that you need to do. You can click on this and go to like Talking Island Village. It explains like, hey, this is what you need to do. Talk to the newbie helper. And then once you have the newbie helper quest, will actually take you where you need to go. So usually people start in Talking Island. The guide now goes by step of like which quests that you should do, which ones you should pick up. And then it even goes into, okay, you're done with the quest. This is about the time that you need to go to Dwarven Village. Then it brings up a screen to show, hey, these are the Dwarven quests. Check them out. If you run out of quests, go back to Talking Island. And then when you hit 19, it says go to Camille Village. And then it even shows you everything on your screen right there, what you need to know. Level 18, you go to Camille and you talk to your trainers. Super useful. There's also some really other really cool things. There's period vote get rewards. So if you vote on the server through the Discord, you'll actually get rewarded with these things called daily coins. I don't know if I have any on me right now. I do. If you go to the store right now, the grocery store, you can turn these in for really nice loot. Usually more of like the grocery store, so you don't have to spend a Dina. Really helpful for starters. And then even things like XP scrolls and stuff like that. All right, let's get into it. I just got attacked, so I'm going to go ahead and start this fight. So as Camille, before, you just had MP management. Well, that's kind of changed. So starting today, after I do this update, you're actually going to have to manage a new mechanic called Death Mark. So as you can see here, I'm trying to run away. I'm going to kill one so I can stay focused on not the other. So there's this spell called Dark Seed. If you put it on the target after 3 seconds, they get paralyzed, which is really nice. Okay, so when you begin your opener, you use Penetration Shot and then Abyssal Blaze, and it stacks a thing called Death Mark on the target. You can now use that to decrease the defenses of the target, and you have to have a certain number of stacks of Death Mark, which lasts only 5 seconds on the target, to actually cast your other abilities. If your ability misses, your stack doesn't land. So I have 1 stack and I want to cast my Twin Shot. I can't. I need up to 2 stacks in order to land it. So you can see here I'm trying to like kill him. So I'm going to use Penetration Shot, get 1 stack. I might kill it with my Abyssal, and I killed him. So if I had not killed the target, I could have used my Twin Shot, which is my finisher. So the combo is pretty much like you're starting as Penetration Shot, which regains MP, Abyssal Blaze, which spends MP, and then Twin Shot is also a spender, but you can't cast it first anymore. So usually I would think as an opener, I would probably start with my buff. I would go into Abyssal, then I would use a Penetration, and then I would finish off with my Twin Shot if everything lands. My shot didn't land, so I don't have this 2 stacks that were required for me to do it. See, again, they got resisted. So if my skills get resisted, I'm not able to use my other moves, which really stinks. I think I just got resisted again. But if everything lands properly, I should be able to use all my abilities, which there we go. Now I can use Twin Shots. My combo landed, and it hit really hard when I do this. So it's really, really important as a Camille now to be able to land your spells and be able to get those marks off. So you can see here I'm trying to get these marks off on the target. And Bleeding Shot also leaves a mark. So you have 3 total combos that you can use to land those marks, which are essential to do damage as on Camille. But you have 3 combo builders, which is pretty nice. It's pretty lenient to help you be able to land it. But Bleeding Shot is more important than ever now to be able to get those stacks up and going. So yeah, that is that for the Camille showcase. So let me go ahead and show you the others. Let me do one more test because I want to verify something. Yeah, it's okay. I just want to make sure I check something. Okay. So, let's check out the new Gladiator system. So if you go Gladiator, you are going to have momentum, which already exists in the game for those who've been playing on this server. So that's not going to change much. What's actually going to change... Oh my gosh, these mobs do not want to leave me alone. All right, there we go. I'm going to move over here. Let me get a better item than what I have. So I'm going to get the top C grade to showcase to you guys. Do I have better gear than this? I don't think I do. Let's get some better gear as well. I'm going to go with composite. I think it's composite or it's compound. Let's see. Yeah. Sorry guys, I just need to get my gear set up. I should be good with that. Alright, cool. Let's put the gear on. Alright. I'm just missing mithril gloves. I don't think it's mithril gauntlets. Ooh. Let me get that right. And then I'll showcase the class for you guys. Let's see. Okay. So my character's all set up. So for the gladiators, you'll see here, they're all about combo spending with their momentum. So starting today, you're going to have Sonic Rage, gives you 1 momentum, and then only your triple Sonic Slash gives you a momentum. Double Sonic Slash requires 2. So you can no longer go up and just attack with your double Sonic Slash. You actually need to build up momentum. So triple Sonic Slash requires 3. So you constantly have to keep up with triple Sonic Slash in order to keep up with your combo point generator so that you have enough to cast your abilities. So I'll show you. I got 3, now I can cast my triple. So let's see, I have 0 right now. I can run up to my target. Oh, another thing to explain. Melee classes, so the last was range, it was a caster. Now melee casters are not spinning MP. That's extremely important. If you watch my MP bar, it doesn't go down when I attack anymore, which is awesome. So I'm going to open up with a Sonic Blaster. I'm not going to get momentum for it. I just want to showcase if you don't have momentum, this is what happens. I can't do anything. Triple, double, nothing happens. Even my AoE can't be cast anymore. I have to build up my momentum through triple and Sonic Rage. Then I can use my AoE, or I can decide to go with my Sonic Storm. But they're going to end up using my Sonic's momentum that I collected. So I have to decide between AoE or single target damage now, which I think is extremely important and creates a better system because I didn't want people to use their AoE in single target anymore. So this kind of forces you to have to pick and choose which kind of damage you want to go with. Do you want to go with single target or AoE? So don't fret for those who've been playing on the server. So yes, it's a little bit more difficult to pull out extreme DPS. There's going to have to be rotations now. So I have, I can easily get up to 2 by using Sonic Rage and Triple Slash. But if after that, I have to wait and build up to 3 again before I use Triple Sonic Slash. But that's not a big problem because at 44, I get Force of Nature, which gives me a total of 6 rankings of it. So it's super easy for me to be able to get enough to like burst down. So if I want to start off with a huge burst, I can go in Force of Nature and then go straight into some crazy damage, which is really, really cool. I shouldn't have used my AoE. I should have saved it, but it's okay. I should be okay because by the time that my combo consuming ability is up, I have 3 already, which is great. So that's gladiators, and monks pretty much are the same. They have different buffs and a little bit different abilities, but they're really cool. They pretty much work the same. So let's go ahead and show the destroyer. This is the other one that had a major overhaul in the recent changes. So like gladiator and tyrants now, they also use momentum in order to spin their abilities, which is pretty cool. They have a lot of abilities now, and they're extremely strong, like scary strong now. So I'm going to keep a close eye on this class. Warsmiths are pretty much the same. The only thing is they don't have Mega Bash. They have Summon Siege Golem. Or summon, sorry, they have a Summon Golem ability. So instead of Mega Bash, they have a pet that follows them and can snare targets for them, which is really strong. So yeah, so you can see here I have 3 momentum from my last class that I was playing. So I'm just going to spend it. So you can see here I have Mega Bash. Mega Bash does a lot of damage now. And it gives me Mega Bash Rage, which increases my P attack by 10% and my attack speed by 30%, and reduces my magic defense, power defense, or reduces my power defense by 10%. So it's all about the offensive for this class. They hit really hard, but they can get hit really hard as well. So you can see here, I can't use any of my abilities now, the same skill. I'm stuck with what I've got. Armor Destruction is a biggest hitting hit for Warsmith and Destroyers at 60, and it reduces the power defense on the target by 23% for 20 seconds. This is super strong. And then Crush of Doom is your classic finisher move, which is great. So let me go ahead and see something. Okay. Yeah, so your combo pretty much for Destroyer is now Power Bash, Fatal Strike, and then into a Crush of Doom. But you have to remember, Crush of Doom is going to end up using your 2 momentum. So if you're out of momentum, you have to save up and start using your Power Bash again to build up your momentum. So I can't use any abilities yet, and I want to use my biggest one, Armor Destruction, but I can't cast it yet because of my momentum problem. That's okay though. So like I said before, if you're out of momentum, really good idea is using Force of Nature. I already have 2, so I'm going to use it in my Crush of Doom, use Force of Nature, Rage to build up damage, and then Armor Destruction to reduce the damage, and then Mega Strike to finish off with a massive hit if it crits. And then I just want to build up my momentum again, so I can use Crush of Doom, either Armor Destruction or Mega Bash when they're off cooldown. Now it's actually going to be pretty hard, unless Force of Nature pops up, to keep up with all of your damage abilities as a Destroyer, because it is so powerful to be able to use all abilities at the same time. So this is going to slow down their constant stream of damage now. They're going to have a lot of burst for the first initial part of the fight with their Force of Nature. When Force of Nature comes off cooldown, that's when they're going to be able to go Armor Destruction, Mega Bash, and just blow through the target. So I would pretty much probably save Armor Destruction for that burst if I'm in PvE. And then PvP, obviously, I would want to save my big burst moment when I feel like I'm ready to cast it, or at the beginning, because it's only a 60-second cooldown for Force of Nature to come off, so I can go right back into my rotation and pull some crazy good numbers. So you can see here, I'm just going to start with Armor Destruction, lead on into my other consumers, and then just start building my momentum back up so that I can do damage. But as you can see here, it's going to take me a while because I only have 1 combo builder while I wait for all these cooldowns, and the cooldowns are going to be faster. Future in the levels, it's going to get easier and easier to build combo points, but for now it is going to be pretty difficult for players as Destroyers to keep up with their momentum, and that's by design for now. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is a few changes I've made to the server since the last video you guys seen. I know it's been recent, but I have been extremely busy and passionate and having a lot of fun with making these new classes and introducing some really cool new things in the server. I can't introduce everything in the video, otherwise it'd be like hours long. So I just want to give you guys a quick synopsis on some really cool class changes I've made, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is again the Arbalesters. Oh, just kidding. I want to show you guys 2 more classes. I am not done yet. I want to show you guys, finish off, we did the Arbalester. Now we're going to do the Berserker and then the Soulbreaker. If you guys remember from the Arbalester, they were using Deathmark. All Camille classes use the same concept. The only difference is their actual skills and rotations that they have to do. So here I'm going to play a Berserker, which is the trooper equivalent of the Destroyer for the orcs, but they have a different mechanic. Unlike the Destroyer, they don't use momentum. They use a completely different combo system. So let me show you. They have things called souls, which you can collect by killing or using this thing called Life to Soul. And then they have as you can guess, Death Mark. So in order to use my finishers, which is Enuma Elish and my Crushing Pain, I have to use my combo or my abilities that stacks death marks on the target, which includes Soul Rage, Dark Smash, and Contagion. These abilities allow me to put death mark on the target just like the Arbalaster and go like full throttle into my target. So I'm going to start with Soul Rage because it's range, Contagion, and then Dark Smash. So I have up to 2. I missed one but I only need 2 to cast my abilities, which is fine, but it just wore off. So I have Death Mark, which reduces power defense and magic defense by 10%. It's at 2 stacks, and I need 3. So I need 3 total stacks to use Enuma Elish, and then I just need 2 to be able to cast my Crushing Pain, as you can see here. And that's how you play the Berserker. So it's all about playing around your death mark system. You got to make sure death mark is on the target that you're killing so that you can use your other abilities in order to finish them off. So if my combos are on, I can even use my other abilities to be able to attack. So you can see here, I'm trying to use my other abilities and they're not working right now, which is fine. I just got to do a quick update and it'll be working. But yeah, that's pretty much the class. It's pretty easy, it's really fun, and they feel really good. Violent Tippers are a really great move to reduce the target's power defense before you go in and dash in to use your combos in order to finish off with Crushing Pain. So it makes it really feel helpful. So it's good to have 3 combo abilities to help you keep up with your stacks, because sometimes they're not going to hit. So it's all about hitting those debuffs. Alright, so that was the Berserker. Now let's look at the Soulbreaker. The Soulbreakers are the same for male and female. There's no real difference, except for probably one support ability, and that's it. So let me show you guys real fast. We'll go through it. So as a Camille Soulbreaker, you're going to be playing a lot like a dagger. Instead of being behind the target, though, you can hit the target wherever you like. But like the dagger, the Heartbreaker gives you really good buffs that allow you to be able to do high damage and crit damage on the target. So you want to cast on the target with your Curse of Divinity, then follow through with a triple thrust and a Shining Edge in order to use your Shining Edge. So Triple Thrust and Curse of Divinity are both abilities, and your Soul Rage allow you to put stacks of your Death Mark on the target, like I'm showing you. And you just need 2 to be able to use your Checkmate. Bam. Checkmate is your largest hitting skill, and it feels really good when you cast. And you don't need to be behind a target like another dagger class for this class. You just have to have your death marks on the target and make sure that they land. And if they land, you'll be able to use your finisher moves that hit for a lot of damage. So you can see here, I'm just going my fine way, and I just have to land my death mark so I can use my finisher